Hey, thank you for the gifted rabbit. Very much appreciated. That's right, Nikki, and all my other little foot sniffers. It is just like BO2. There's pearls. We're gonna fucking I'm definitely not stealing content from Killer 6. No, I totally am. I saw him upload a fucking video on this this mod. And I didn't see this. Oh, so hey, how's it going? I didn't know Epic made like a standalone Pearl mod, which was pretty cool. And at first I thought it was just gonna be like a rip from Redux, but it's actually different pearls. And so I didn't watch K6's video or anything. I went and downloaded the mod, and I know pretty much nothing about it other than the drop locations and that one of the pearls is the stalker. So, Jesus fucking Christ, Yeet. 50. Dude, what the fuck?
Oh, fuck yeah!
The Gigamind one is bugged? Aw, shit. Yeet, what the fuck? That's... Jesus Christ, dude. I mean, thank you. That's, like, a lot. That is literally a sixth of the people that are followed to me. I'm coming up on 300 followers right now. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Holy fuck. Yeah, that's a lot of money, buddy. Wow. Thank you. Like, genuinely, thank you. That is, insane. We're gonna be listening to Torg for a good minute here. Wow, okay. Jesus Christ, dude. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. I don't know what to fucking say there, bud. That's insane. Never even see interact like a stream. Well, I think they get a notification where well, you know, we'll take a look at what Gigaminds is then. Let me if you're on YouTube, by the way, there is a link to the mod in the description. I might need to mute notifications. It's just money. No, all right, we'll keep it going. I mean, I appreciate it, man. That is like, that's insane. Thank you, like genuinely, thank you. That right there, that actually that'll give me my funding for the new PC. So that will actually be going directly back into the channel. That is actually going to cover the rest of that of what I needed for my computer. So you are the funding, the channel funding. What was I doing? Oh, right. I was gonna... So, Gigaminds is the Serpentine. I'll have to... Does this replace things? So, will I be getting a custom role in the Discord? Dude, honestly, so... I'm usually against custom roles. Just because then other people are gonna want one. But I feel like at this point, yeah. Yeah, I could give you a custom role. The PC is a business expense. What role do you want? Hopefully I will be able to actually be able to respawn from there. I don't know if I can. I didn't put an item on. Boobs lover / forklift certified. All right, at me in the server and I'll do it after stream. There's a kick charge in the mouth, I think. That'll be the play. Kid jingling caught my attention. Perfect. It's working as intended. Welcome, but Grace. Do you want it like to make a roll? I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know where we're at in the gifteds. Has anyone been counting? How many torgs we got left? So that one does actually work. Oops. A lot of door spawns won't actually respawn you there, which is kind of cringe. I need to get the farm up. What am I doing? I don't actually know what he drops. What's his name? Shiv Pearl. It's the bone marrow? Okay. Bone marrow. Boner marrow. Yeah. The Shivusi. So it's 2 runs. You actually... No, so this is a standalone mod that Epic made. And it's actually, it's separate pearls from Redux. God, he spawns in such an awkward fucking location, dude. I received a level 8 hype train emote. The fuck does that mean? I said share and it said choo choo with the fucking emote. It's a fucking ooh-woo. How many pearls? So far it's 3. But I think this is like new. I think Epic might actually have returned to BL3 modding. I'll be honest, for how much I play this game, I really don't keep up with the community all that much. The only reason I know of this mod is because I love K6. I don't watch a lot of BL3 content anymore. Just because I make it myself, so it's really awkward to watch it because I'm like, well, I work on this shit on my own. I don't want to watch someone else also just, you know? Which kind of sucks, but I saw his video. Like, I saw the title and thumbnail, and I was like, huh? And I clicked it, and then I saw that it was a standalone Pearl mod. And I was like, okay, that sounds kind of interesting. But right now it's only 3. I won't play around with them. I want to get them first, then play around with them. I am stealing their content, yeah. No, I'm absolutely just yoinking this straight from the big man himself. If this is like Redux, though, the farming shouldn't be too bad. 2 to 5%, yeah. So that's like pretty alright. It's like 1 in 50 to 1 in 30.
Oh, fuck yeah!
This is still going. Dude, okay, what I do watch is the one Borderlands YouTuber I do still watch is Jolts. Just because, I mean, it's hard not to love Jolts, but also because he mostly plays BL2. And I don't even play BL2 that much on my own. So, it's fresh to me. But dear God, the fucking luck he had in that, the last Nemesis Invader video. Do you guys, like, I don't know if you guys are fully aware of just how fucking insane that is. I did math. Gonna keep it a snackaroni. I love K6 to bits, but that means BO3 Let's Plays are hella boring. Glad he's having fun with the game, but don't mean I gotta watch it. See, honestly, I don't think I've seen a single one of his BO3 Let's Plays, so I can't make a personal assessment, but No, he's just like you said, I love him. He's a good guy. He's also given me a hell of a lot of support, so I do kind of feel bad for for not watching his shit. But no, it is kind of hard for me to like want to watch BL3 content. But no, so I did the fucking math on it. Some very basic math on it. He almost doubled the drop chances of every day or like every video prior to that. That's fucking crazy. Like that was some insane fucking luck. Like I sat there and I watched that video in fucking awe. Who the fuck is Condom Rasmus? He pops in here sometimes.
Oh, fuck yeah!
One of the pearls was a fucking perfect rose too. That was crazy. And he finally got that Bessie.
Yeah.
Seven more? Did you actually count this out?
Oh, fuck yeah!
One. Gotta see. Fuck. Fuck. Nick, I think you lied. I think there was only one more.
Fuck yeah!
Oh? Oh, gotcha. I forgot it lists out all of them prior to this.
Oh, fuck yeah!
The stone build is going very well. I actually have it. I just need to make a video on it. I need to get a bit more gear for it.
Oh, fuck yeah!
But it ended up becoming kind of a body and mind focused build because that's what gives you access to also have enough like melee into your shit to it's a face puncher body and mind build.
Yeah!
So not only it's times 14 face puncher as well, I should say. Why waste rocket ammo on Shiv? Quick.
Oh, fuck yeah!
I could probably one-shot him with something else, but so it's blinding is where I'm going with it. The stone build is fucking blinding, and it's really funny. Guns are more common than shields from Craw? Really? I didn't actually know that. I assumed the shields were... I don't know much about pearls in 3. Or in 1. Like, I know a decent bit back from my days of playing 1 a lot, but I've kind of forgotten a lot of the details. It's a mod. Made by old Epic NNG.
Oh, fuck yeah!
Jesus, dude. Thank you again for the gifted. Yeah, so dude, somebody needs to give. Holy shit! Ice lives, buddy. Welcome. Oh, we have a big train. Yeet trained it the fuck up. BL1 is probably the next one I'm gonna kind of get back into. I've been grinding the shit out of the pre-sequel though off stream a lot.
Oh, fuck yeah!
And thank you for the gifted rabbit. You see his boner marrow? This is one of the more tame ones that I've had. I mean, for one of the actually for Torg Zane, I had it say breeding Tyrene. So there's that. Dude, you were a staple of this channel. One of the OGs. It's been a while. How's it going? Accidentally implied Wainwright takes black tar heroin, as he fucking should. You read Deathless Cryo Phase Cast Stone Build. No idea what video I watched or what I was cooking, but I'll be comparing it to my Cold Snap. It's, dude, the fucking stone is really fun. There's a lot of potential with it. I mean, there's, someone in the server already made, like, a, Light Fantastic build for it, and I did play around with the Light Fantastic build of my own, and, there's a lot of options even just in that. Like, in Light Fantastic alone, there's a lot of potential with the stone. But then, like, of course, Body and Mind, which is where I'm going with it. Originally, there was, like, I had a heavier focus on Ties That Bind, and that did work. It was a little bit slower for mobbing, but it was really good for, bossing with anything that had, like, enemies in the arena. Or you could also just phase slam one-tap Traunt, which is really funny. Yeah, Pestilence builds are gonna be fucking insane with the stone. I think the stone itself, like, the video that I'm gonna do on it is going to be a build video, but it is going to be more of just a showcase of, hey, this is how you use the stone, this is what it can offer. There's a lot of potential here. I think just normal phase flare would be busted too. Yeah, I mean, it is phase flare. However, I don't know if I've ever seen Hag melt to phase flare as quickly as I have with the stone. Oh, motherfucker, dude. I was just thinking today, so for a time, for months, actually probably a year of my life, for some reason, every, like, week or so, at some point, I would hear tub thumping. And I broke that streak, and I was just thinking about that this morning, and now my fucking playlist threw on fucking tub thumping. Is this... I'm trying to fucking... I'm assuming that this is the song that you want to yeet. Let me know if it's not the correct one. My tub is thumping. Oh, Ice Spiker, yeah. That'll be fucking funny. You broke your elbow. I'm sorry to hear it, bud. Titties! No, not this, but the one next. I know tub thumping is not the right one. Boring. I started with 3, loved it. Played just the main story of 2 and pre-sequel. Thought the Stole Trees were sick, but it just feels too weird and jank to play. Yeah, no, that's totally fair. I just recently, finally, had been able to get back into 2. 2 is the one I'd played the most prior to 3. But, after playing 3, it was really hard to go back to. And I started playing it again because I got into Axton, which is the only character that I haven't extensively played into. Axton's pretty cool. I'm actually enjoying Axton, which is wild. But the pre-sequel I really got back into, which is crazy because it has the most lacking endgame out of anything, but I actually love it. Next viewer on stream will be, whenever I feel like it. It has been a bit. I took a little break from it, but I would like to do another one, soon-ish. Dude, I, like, playing through 2 again, I really it kind of did solidify my stance that there's not that big of a difference in story quality from 2 to 3. He used to have a store called the KKK Supermarket. Is that was that affiliated with any groups? So I can make pre-sequel popular? I don't think it's ever gonna happen. The pre-sequel is so fucking fun though. See, I always found Axton. What the fuck? He just ate a fucking kick charger shot. Jesus Christ, buddy. Yeah, so what's funny is with the nothingness video is the ×2 nothingness that I'm using in it is actually not a great roll. And I do this isn't like a thing specific to that video. A lot of the time, I use pretty average to even shit rolls of like some of the weapons that I know are already like good, just to kind of show a more average baseline. The nothingness can get even more cracked. If you actually do put in the time to get that god roll like you did, Bug Race, it's fucking amazing. It's a pain in the ass because there is a lot of rolls to it, but dear God, it's fun. TPS is the game that made me hate 2. The pre-sequel was just so fucking good. The pre-sequel was wild. Like, the still trees are just beautiful. Genuinely, like, comparable to 3's trees. If not better than some. Regenning enemy health in UVHM is infuriating. Yeah. I still don't like True Vault Hunter mode more than I don't like UVHM. TVHM in 2 fucking sucks nuts. So much for explaining the Kensei. Which explanation? The one in Cold Snap is kind of wrong. But the explanation of it in the class mods video, I assume is correct. TBS characters and story with BL3 Endgame is the perfect game. It really would be. I'm honestly kind of bummed that Epic and his team are remaking BL2. He should remake fucking the pre-sequel. Yeah, Kensei is a bonus element. For some reason, when I was testing it the first time for that video, I did actually like go and test it. I could not see a bonus element. No matter what I tried, I could not see the bonus element, but anytime I would swap to a matched element, then I would get the bonus damage. I don't know what the fuck caused it, because it's entirely incorrect. Like, it is just straight up wrong. But I spent a, like, night just sitting there trying to figure out exactly how the Kensei worked, and somehow came out completely incorrect. So... And then I tested it when someone corrected me, eventually. It actually took a while. And after I tested it that time, I was like, wow, I'm entirely fucking wrong. If we ever get Luxie's Space Adventure, I'll make love to Randy Pitchford. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to happen, and I think a lot of the assets and ideas were reused in Fight for Sanctuary and Handsome Jackpot. Give the pre-sequel dedicated loot pools and drops. I'm gonna be honest. I know that this is a very hot, fucking steaming hot take, and I totally get why people don't like it. I really like it. I like that the pre-sequel has very limited dedicateds. I think it's fun. I think it makes for a different... I think it makes for a different endgame, and I like it. I like the grinder. The fucking adrenaline that pumps through me when I go for a fucking grind, and I'm like, come on, give me a Mongol, give me a Mongol, and then I see a thingy. I get so hyped. Oh, I'm absolutely wrong. That's the thing. I will fully acknowledge in this that I am completely incorrect in this opinion. That being said, I do hold it. And I thought I would eventually fall out of it. I thought eventually I would realize that opinion was dumb and wrong and stupid. I never have. I haven't yet. I still am in love with the way that the pre-sequel endgame is. At least it isn't loot bunnies. That is true. That take is so much wrong with it. I like it. It's different. That's why I like it. It reminds me of BL1, where it was a lot more. It's a lot more rudimentary. It feels more old school, and it is like a big part of it is just nostalgia. But I just like that it's different. I like that it's not just dedicated farming like BL2 and BL3. I hate Wonderlands because Wonderlands doesn't have dedicated farming, but the pre-sequel in a way does have dedicated farming. The way that I play the pre-sequel endgame is I farm a dedicated. My current go-to is Meg, just because Meg's a very easy farm, and I play Athena, so you can just stack up to over 1,000 Maelstrom on Meg very quickly and very easily. Shiv feel like he has less health than a badass? I wouldn't even be surprised, but I think it is just a copy-pasted badass psycho. But it's just a different experience, and I like it. And the grinder fixes the problem where no dedicateds in Wonderlands is an issue. The grinder fixes it because the grinder lets you somewhat farm a dedicated. Most grinder recipes are like, most of them are like a 1 in 5 from what I've seen. There are a couple that are like way rarer, but most of them aren't that bad. And I just really like the grinder. It gets me hyped up every time I use it. It's fun. TPS had probably some of the coolest Easter eggs of the franchise. Imagine discovering things like the Excalibur on your own. I was so fucking confused at the Space Odyssey Easter egg because I accidentally found that, and I haven't actually seen Space Odyssey, so I was very confused as to what the fuck was happening. Make the Chaos Chamber again just actually better and don't link all the raid bosses to it. I liked the raid bosses being linked to it. I just wish you could fight them outside of it. Weapon gambling is fun. Oh my god, that's why I love it. I love the grinder because I love gambling. And I'm good at it. I'm great at it. Most non-uniques are busted in pre-sequel too. Yeah, dude, I'm fucking going to start a new playthrough on the next character that I get to max, just so I can get a fucking Vibrapulse and a Rosie. I'm still using like a fucking level 60 Rosie on my, actually I think it's like a 56 or something on my max level Athena just because of how fucking strong that weapon is. It's disgusting. Adding the what's it called? Adding the Heartbreaker legitimately to the pre-sequel was the biggest mistake Gearbox ever made. And it was years after they stopped doing anything to that game. But dear God, that thing just makes Athena easy mode. Did I miss a song request? I did. Hold on. I don't have a lot of screen space anymore now that I need to have 2 chats open. So my little notification thing for channel points is a lot smaller. I need to actually keep up with them and like mark them as complete as I do them. I honestly want to play Wonderlands someday. Just don't expect an end game. Wonderlands standard playthroughs are fun as hell, endgame just gets boring after the 5th Chaos Chamber run. Yeah, exactly. The way that I would say is the best to enjoy Wonderlands is, I mean, you could just play Wonderlands Redux, which, honestly, Redux has its problems, too. I'm not a huge fan of a lot of the directions that Epic went with Redux. However, it does make the endgame way better, and it actually adds something to it. But yeah, play through, have a good time, and just push chaos as far as your build will let you, while still being good, so that you can kind of just do whatever you want. Because the thing with the endgame, like if you actually push all the way up through chaos, you need a very strong and very specific build. It's almost like OP10. There's more variety, but it's almost like OP10. Where it's like there's very limited things that you can do. You can actually watch the progression. I mean, not to just give myself more views. If you see, I think I have 2 or 3 videos on Bone Daddy, my Reaper of Bones build. And you can see the progression of it going from a way more general build to being forced into melee because it needs echo to exist in the endgame. It's actually kind of funny. It's a nice little documentation of how the game changed. Have I tried the Badlands mod? I have not. The only mods that I've played with in 3 are Redux and randomizers. And this one. Main game is BL1, no endgame is what I'm used to. Let me take a look at this. Cryoshock Amara build. Is there anything like specific you're kind of using with this? Where is my display capture? All right, what do we got here? Okay. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing the idea, I think. I'm not sure I'd go with Stillness of Mind if you're using Phase Cast. Stillness of Mind is pretty worthless if not using, like, literally the only thing, I mean, it's preference. Preferably with Phase Cast, I like Revelation just as it's more damage, or Soul Sap if you're having survivability issues, but you don't really need Soul Sap if you have sustainment, so ignore that. I'd do Revelation. Revelation is just always more damage overall, and it's more AoE, which is really nice. But again, that's preference. You could use Stillness of Mind if you want. I just don't usually like it too much unless it's for Ties that Bind, because it keeps them all in place for ties. Even then, I don't really like it. I don't like being forced into it, but it's kind of just necessary with it. You don't really need this many points in Wildfire. I mean, this is also preference, but I would rather put 3 of these points into Steady Hands, assuming you're using guns. Steady Hands is just better. And then I'd also take a point out of either Conflux or Wildfire to put it into Catharsis. Just as Catharsis is a pretty good still to get a point into. It'll spread. you can think of Catharsis as a bit of a combo to Wildfire. Like, Wildfire will trigger more Catharsis, and Catharsis will trigger more Wildfire, because both of them just apply more dots. So these three stills are kind of one and the same, and I do usually recommend having at least 1 point in all of them if you're able to. That being said, I don't even know, you don't really need the extra points in Conflux, and you could take the point out of, oh, I know you do need that point in there. But you have 2 extra points in this tree. You could leave 1 into here. But I feel like it would actually be better. Is this? No, that's okay. I'm trying to think, because, like, if you're using Unweave the Rainbow, I assume you're using something to freeze things. Go with the Flow is pretty nice gun damage. Like, it's not bad. However, with only 2 points in it, I think it's probably not worth it, so actually maybe I would just leave those there. Although you could also put them into Mindfulness. There's some options there. But other than that, it's looking good. I didn't update much, but I'll throw the link to this in the chat if you would like it. Balance is really good. I should try it out. Kind of like Community Patch in BO2, but in BO3 in terms of balance changes. I do want to take a look at it. I mean, you see, the thing is, I'm just not super interested in, like, purely balance changes. I don't mind the balance of BL3 that much. I think it's pretty okay. But I do really like modding the game, so I probably will eventually check it out just on the basis of it's a pretty extensive mod. And it could definitely be fun. BO3 is great endgame. Is it perfect? Hell no. But bad or boring? Not at all. Honestly, I think I would only disagree in that I think BO3's endgame is the most perfect endgame we've had yet. It isn't perfect. There is flaws, but I think it is as close to perfection as Gearbox has ever gotten, and honestly, it may be as close as they're ever going to get. I kind of think that, for BL4, I almost hope they just copy-paste Mayhem, except either fix modifiers or just remove modifiers entirely. But I think the Mayhem system as a whole, being able to climb it at your own pace, is the best endgame. Farming Redux for an interfacer for 5 weeks straight? Oh, you're gonna hate me. Didn't, for Redux Flak, didn't I get an interfacer, like, on the first or second drop? It was very early into the farming for it. See, I actually kind of like the modifiers. My problem with them is that, okay, I shouldn't say I like them. I don't mind them. My problem with them, and why I play on Mayhem 11 instead of 10, is because I grinded the shit out of this game since release. I'm not proud of this fact. There was a very long stretch of time where this game took up literally a third of my life. Like, the hours that I had put into this game was from when I got home from school to the end of the night, if not well into the early morning of the night. But, like, literally, I would sleep, go to fucking class, come home, play Borderlands. And my hours perfectly reflected this for, like, the first year or two of the game's release. It literally was like a third of my life. I played a lot of Mayhem 10. A lot. So I did my time with modifiers. And so even if the modifiers actually added additional challenge and weren't just like random bullshit to deal with, I would still play Mayhem 11 at this point just because, like, it's not a challenge for me anymore at all. Like, it's so trivial to deal with modifiers for me at this point. It's just, like, whatever. I don't even notice them half the time when they are on. What class mod should you use on it? I mean, it depends on what you're going for. If you want to abuse that Unweave the Rainbow, I mean, I wouldn't totally recommend that build for that. But, can say, but I imagine that's not totally what you're going for. So I would honestly say probably a Phaserker. You can do a Phaserker with a, what's it called? Well, I guess it depends on what anointment you're using. Use the light show. It's not going to be much faster than this. But I mean, because it's you, I will do it. That was actually slower. It's not faster because that was slower. It's not faster because the multi-tap gets better use out of that was slower. The multi-tap gets better use out of playing dirty. Here, I will nail him right in the head as best as I can. That's what that looked like. I'll go back to the multi-tap. But, yeah, no, Mayhem modifiers are, like, they're just trivial. Like, once you get practice with them, it's whatever. Okay. That was a bad one. Hold on. I need him to not spin. Isn't this drone that heals the enemies make it harder? See, those are the modifiers that I actually kind of like the idea of. I think the drones are kind of cool. Yeah, so light shows faster, eh? It's plain dirty. That's the problem. What the actual fuck was that? It was the exact same thing I did with the light show. I nailed him in the head with a, fucking, what's it called? Cannon, and then I laid into his face. It's just when he spins, it slows down because I can't hit his head as consistently. If he's not spinning and I'm actually able to lay into his head, then the multi-tap just dubs it out. Use a kick charger. That's what I was doing before that. That was all. It wasn't all multi-tap, but that also it was the exact same thing that I did with the light show. I waited for him to fucking have his head open. I nailed him in the head with a mantis shot, and then I light showed him in the fucking face. That's light show. I did it again, and that was slower. That was some fuck shit. The multi-tap is some fuck shit. I'm telling you. Do I play on True Vault Hunter mode? Most of my personal saves I do. The only time I haven't run True Vault Hunter mode is when I do like live playthroughs. Taught you some ideas on how to operate drone barrier better. What perks is better to invest to, and what class mod? Executor. Executor's usually just the best. Drone barrier though, because it's double active, it can be a little bit worse. If you are gonna have, or if you don't want to deal with your action stills going down. In that case, I would say Seeing Dead. If you just want them constantly active. But with that, I mean, the thing with Zane is a lot of his builds are kind of general. Kill him with a Super Ball? I would if I had access to a Super Ball. I assume if you're doing barrier though, you probably have all rounder, which means you have brain freeze. So that's a big dub right there, which obviously does mean you want to use an icebreaker. Brain freeze is like the best fucking still in this tree. Purple tree, you're gonna want it looking like something like this. This is just the most strong general purple tree for Zane. Blue tree's probably also gonna look similar to this. Playing dirty, I only have 5 out of 5 here because of my class mod. You really only need, at most, I just like scared the shit out of me. What the fuck? How did you join? Did that fuck something? Hold on. I didn't even think people would be able to join. Okay. Fuck. Where was I? Yeah, so playing dirty, you only really need like 4 max into, because it'll constantly be active. However, if you're using a scene dead, I would say like 3 points is where I would max it out. You'll probably get away with even 2. Violent Violence, cool hand, very good. Pretty much blue's gonna look something like this, though. And then because, I mean, probably Borrowed Time is where I would dump most of my points into. Why do I have 2 points in Donnybrook? Usually I only put 1 point in here. I don't know why there's 2. Oh, I probably just didn't have anywhere else to put the points, actually. Yeah, no, that's what it is. I just didn't have anywhere else to put the points, so I dumped 2 into there. I should have put another one into here. The fuck? But unfortunately, Zane doesn't really have much build variety still tree-wise. Jacob's Allegiance Zane. Let's take a look. Made it first started watching my videos. Issues I'm shit at planning out which stills to pick to move down. Alright, let's take a look. Going for a clone. I like it. A little bit spicy. The only thing with that is you are missing out a lot of blue tree here. So I would say if you want to stick with the clone, I would be taking points out of here. Probably also these points. Definitely want Violent Speed. Cold Bore is really good for Jacobs, too. I'm not sorry, dude. That was fucking hilarious. Clone Hellwalker or Wedding Invitation. Okay. Playing dirty is also fucking huge for oh, you also don't need that many points in Salvation. Salvation in the endgame you only need 1 point into. You will, especially with Jacobs, you will go from 0 to full health in a single click. I'd only put like 3 points in there. Violent Violence can be pretty, it's whatever. I usually prefer dumping into Cool Hand, just because Cool Hand is cool, but for like Jacobs and shit, it gives you a lot of, value with things like the Head Explosion that reload slow. Tunnel Vision you never really need if you also have Mana Focus. Mana Focus will get you at like max fucking accuracy. Tunnel Vision doesn't really do a hell of a lot. So I'd take points from there, put it there. So I got 2 more points to play around with here. I don't think I could grab... Trick of the Light, I don't usually like that much. Same with Synchronicity. Synchronicity is just gun damage, so it doesn't really offer you much. I'd probably put 5 out of 5 in Borrowed Time. Quick Breather is really good for keeping Clone alive. Old U is definitely one of Zane's like best skills to get out a fight for your life, which is definitely needed for a Jacobs build. This is actually... this alone would make... you're not playing at Mayhem 10. Even at non-Mayhem, Salvation still only really needs 1 point. Your health is still pretty low comparatively to the damage that you're dealing. Old U, though, alone is definitely makes Clone worth it for Jacobs. That's really good. Pocket full of grenades is very undervalued for clone builds just because it synergizes very well with Boom Enhance. And then... I mean, I guess at that point you can put Trick of the Light. I hate this still so much. I do not like this fucking still. But it's... if it's your only option, then it's fine. Because there's not really anywhere... it's going to be better than Synchronicity. So I would say you could leave it here. But honestly, you could also take the points out of... oh, no, but then you lose out on Headsman's Hand. Never mind. Not worth it. I'm going to shut up. Well... because that's 3 points into Brain Freeze. That could be nice. If you're using shotguns or something, I would go with this. If you're focusing more on shotties. But otherwise... or like mashers. Otherwise, I would keep this. And then you could just put the last 2 points into Domino Effect. Get you some bonus. Or actually, you could do Domino Effect or you could do Deja Vu. Deja Vu is pretty good for sniper builds as well. Although Domino Effect's just more consistent reload speed. So it's like kind of a trade-off with that. I would do something more like this though. And then use a Frozen Heart if you're not already, or a Frozen Snowshoe. That makes sniping so much fucking easier in BL3. You don't got to worry about hitting shots while moving at fucking Mach 10. You know, move at Mach 10 and hit shots on a stationary target. Far easier. Do you even really need Flax Purple Tree? It's really good for some things. Mostly pet builds. It's got some outside or some uses outside of that though. It doesn't let you do build therapy. I think I have a cooldown on it. Remember when duct tape mods sucked? I still used to put a point into it just to throw some more nades, even before they did the splash thing. But yeah, it wasn't that great. Honestly, I think it's still... I think the splash resistance is very overrated. Kind of wish Clone could use the cannon. I wish there was like actual specific synergies between Zane's action styles. They'll just fade away focus while leaving some room for survivability and handling. I will take a look. However, I will be honest, sir. I'm not that good at flak. So let's see. I mean, I'm not immediately seeing anything that, like, stands out as not great. You don't have the most dangerous game, though. That's kind of, not ideal. I'd say I'd take 3 points out of Second Intention and put them into here. I mean, honestly, you don't... wait, how many extra points do you have in here? Okay. What are you using? Like, do you need Leave No Trace? Most dangerous game isn't that useful? It's crit damage. It's crit damage and done damage. Two things that Flak do not have or does not have a lot of. A lot of Flak's damage is V1. So most dangerous game is pretty big. Because if you don't need these points here, I feel like they'd be better somewhere else. Because you could then put 2 points into second intention. It's crit damage against shit enemies after you kill a badass. What do you mean? You kill a badass, and then this is active for 2 minutes. This is pretty much always active. It also gets longer depending on, like, if you have the bounty hunter? Is the bounty hunter the one that extends the duration? Dangerous Game is a huge pickup. I would highly recommend giving it a go. Then you have 3 extra points. What can we do with these? I mean, honestly, I'd take the points out of agility training. Dump them into Frenzy and 1 into He Bites. Because Frenzy is also a lot of damage. I don't know if you're finding any badasses in boss rooms. Yeah, but like, there's no reason not to pick it up. It's going to be better for mobbing. And also, it's a hunter kill still. So if you're using a bounty hunter, doesn't this activate? So it would activate against bosses. Pet is fine. This isn't about pet. This is about you. This is your damage. This is V1 damage. This will stack 40% V1 damage. He Bites just helps stack this faster. You use a stack bot. This is still good for mobbing. Like, it's still very good for mobbing. It's gonna, if you're using a stack bot, Leave No Trace is doing nothing for you anyways. You also don't need reload speed for, like, bosses. You're gonna one mag them anyways. I think that's all I would really change, though. I mean, you don't turn tail and run is pretty good. However, I fucking hate this still because I don't like standing still, so I fully understand not having this. I think this might, yeah, this is, you don't really need the points in self-repairing system. I also wouldn't recommend Hidden Machine. Hidden Machine is pretty bad. Hidden Machine doesn't really work. I'd rather put those points into Rage and Recover. Just because Rage and Recover is way better health regen. And then this point you can either leave in here or you could put it into Sikkim or something. But no, Hidden Machine doesn't actually work unless you're using, you don't like being a glorified turret? No, I fucking hate it. Hidden Machine is, it lies to you. When Flak enters Fadeaway, Flak doesn't actually lose aggro. The only way Hidden Machine works is if an enemy aggroes onto something else. So if you're using Dominance or a Red Fang, Hidden Machine is good. Or if you're using a Mesmer or something. If you're just using Fadeaway and relying on enemies dropping aggro from you to use Fadeaway, it doesn't happen. They still are aggroed onto you and Hidden Machine won't activate. I have Galactic Shadow for Hidden Machine. What is Galactic Shadow? Oh, and enemies are less likely. The problem with that is, yeah, you can usually ditch Hidden Machine if you're not using a Red Fang or Dominance. Galactic Shadow, it helps a little bit, but still most enemies that you target, bosses especially, Hidden Machine is not going to be active on. This still just, it's a really cool still, and it's a really good still when it works, but it's something you have to actually really focus on making work. We do have 5 more points now to play with, though. And you could put those into agility training. Because, you could put them more into here. Like, if you want more survivability, you could do, like, who rescued who... My thing is, you could put 1 point into Barbaric Yop. If you really wanted to. I don't know if that's... I mean, that could do something. The other thing, Spider Ant Scorcher... This is something that's worth testing. Spider Ant Scorcher versus Great Horned Stag. Test your damage with each of them. Because Great Horned Stag sometimes is way better. I would probably rather just put them in here. Like, Barbaric Yomp, even 1 point is pretty nice, but it's whatever. I would probably also just go for the reload speed. Storcher wins, okay. I mean, you don't seem to enjoy my changes. However, either way, I will paste this into chat for you. Excuse me. Fucking paste it. You seem like you know flak, now I want a flak guide. My flak knowledge is very basic. I know very basic basically how to make flak kind of work. Leave no trace good. Leave no trace is good if you're using slow fire rate weapons. Or like rocket launchers. Otherwise, I wouldn't really recommend it because it has a fucking cooldown. Finally, someone mentioned I've been shot down during fadeaway so many times. Yeah, so enemies will like sometimes act like they don't see you in fadeaway. They aren't actually dropping aggro on you. Like if you enter fadeaway, sometimes enemies will just like sometimes they will just keep firing at you, but other times they'll just kind of like start wandering. Like they'll just they'll put their gun down and walk around as if they don't see you, but they are still technically aggroed onto you. But yeah, since Leave No Trace had a cooldown added to it, it hasn't been good for fire rate builds. Let me take a look. See, the reason the build therapy isn't working is because it has a, I think I have a 15-minute cooldown on it. All right. Cryo Minesweeper build where I famously got a 1 billion on the Jack Dummy and 1 second killed Fervor with it. I mean, it sounds like you got it figured out, bud. I don't think I'm going to be able to offer anything for you that you don't already know. The one thing I question is no Vampire. However, as long as you're using Russian Offensive, you don't really need it. I just like usually having a point or two into there anyways, but that is preference. I mean, I'm nothing standing out particularly that I would change. This is all looking pretty good to me. Again, you're hitting billions in Sanctuary. I think I think you got it figured out. Fadeaway not targeting a bug. I assume it is, but also not really. It's just kind of how it's coded. Like, enemies just don't actually drop their aggro, they just act like they don't see you. So it's both a bug, but not really a bug, because, like, if theoretically Hidden Machine should be comboing with Fadeaway, it just doesn't. No, it's bad for fire rate. Just because I think what is the cooldown on fucking... Is it 0.5 or 1.5? Either way, it has a cooldown on it that makes it really fucking shit for higher fire rate weapons. So usually, I think the only build that I use Leave No Trace on is Boombot for rocket launchers. But no, I think they just like, I don't know why, I'm not a game developer, but for some reason, just the way they coded it made it so that enemies lie to you. The only way to get them to drop aggro is to have them actually aggro onto either your pet or another enemy. Does Deception do the same thing? Because that would make sense then. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they just copy-pasted a little bit of a Deception-ish or Deception code or something. Overclock? Overclock is very situational. It's a good skill for like very heavy fire rate builds. So you're saying my invisible robot is still detectable, Gearbox? Yes. That's actually, like, that is partly what makes the Red Fang a good class mod, to be fair. Like, honestly, I think if Fadeaway fully dropped aggro, Red Fang wouldn't be nearly as good. And like, oh, what is it? Doesn't Not My Circus kind of help with it too? It doesn't totally make, it doesn't totally make, fucking, what's it called? Fadeaway ends, your pet taunts nearby enemies and receives increased damage resistance. Yeah. So Not My Circus, it somewhat helps with it, but one, it's after Fadeaway ends, and two, it's still, is somewhat questionable. It ain't perfect. Where, Hidden Machine does get a lot of value is Guardian Takedown. Because the fucking Guardians hate pets for some reason. Fucking Iron Cub, Auto Bear, like Flax Pets, Zane's fucking clone. Guardians will fucking target those things down so hard. I'm starting to wonder if I even installed this correctly. I'm gonna be honest. I'm pretty sure I did. I just don't know how I can actually test it. It's a very easy install. I guess I can maybe check my bank and see. I don't know if it replaced weapons or if it's like adding entirely new weapons. Hold on. Let's still look through my bank and see if there's like a pearl in there or something. Drop rates are really low. See, I know that, but I don't know if there's a way to actually, like, I want to make sure I installed it correctly. And again, it's just a fucking drag and drop, so it's like, I definitely should have, but... Like, I enjoy the drop rates being low. I just wish there was some way that I could test if it was, active. I think, like, 200-ish runs for this drop, okay. I think that it's not actually replacing weapons, because it's a pack file. It's not a hotfix. So I'm pretty sure it wouldn't have replaced anything. At least I think that's how that works. I'm not entirely sure. Also had my pets, not my circus, not working. Yeah, it's a little bit buggy. That's the biggest problem with just a lot of shit with Flack, is a lot of Flack's problems come from, it's a little bit buggy. That's just the entire state of Flack. So 200 is the one to beat, is what I'm hearing. I gotta get this in under 200. I believe in myself.
The twin gods come back. I fight for the twin gods.
Fox is the one BO3 class whose bugs hurt, not help. Yeah, it's kind of unique, honestly. Like, Amara is 90% bugs. I guess not bugs, but 90% bugs slash some sort of exploit. Slash numbers that just shouldn't exist in a single character. And she's the better for it. Flax just, well, one of my stoves don't work unless I have this very specific class mod. What's the best ship in Borderlands? Wrong answers only. The fucking, what is it? Did it have a name? The ship in BO2, Claptrap ship, that Flint had. You had to go kill Flint for it. I think that was a pretty good ship. It was kind of a little shit bucket, but it was humble. I appreciated it. Although the Drakensberg is also like a pretty cool one. It's a pretty wrong answer. You asked and you shall receive. Are we counting like ships or like spaceships? Because honestly, if we're doing spaceships, the Drakensberg might win out for me. The family jewel. It does have Balex. That's some good points. Sanctuary 3 is the best ship. No, I think it could be better, you know. Family Jewels wins. I don't know if I'd call the Family Jewel specifically gay cubs. The Family Jewel was like pretty straight. It was probably one of the straightest locations in the entire franchise. The entire thing is a straight couple's quarrel. On top of that, the fucking what's his name had like, or made Genevieve to be a sex robot, or like chose the fucking sex robot voice or whatever that one echo was. Oh shit, you're right. Sanctuary 3 does have Moxie and Balex. Presumably Sanctuary 3 also still has the, like, if there is a dust jar, it would be on Sanctuary. Because they never had the burial fucking cutscene. Do you think they did? Do they have a jar of Maya? Did they scrape her up from the fucking ground? It's like carrier. Thought they just left her. They probably did. Although then in that case, I don't know how they would have had that funeral. Unless it was just a symbolic funeral. But like her dust is right there. The funeral doesn't have to be symbolic. They could go gather her dust. Tannis said to the Vault Hunter, collect Maya and her truants. Does that line happen after Maya gets dusted? I guess they took her book. She turned into Ava's class mod. I don't know if I just pressed one of my soundboard buttons or not. I'm very sorry if there was a loud fucking sound or something.
My life for the Calypsos.
No, it's just before. Oh, right. It's fucking while you're in the vault. I do kind of like these being rarer. While I did really enjoy the pearls in Redux, I did feel like a lot of the pearls in Redux were somewhat too common. Like, their drop rates were like 1 in 30 for the most part, I think. Like 1 in 30 to 1 in 50. But, I don't know, it felt like you would get... At some point, after you've done it for a bit, it kind of just started feeling like pearls were legendary plus. Like, they didn't feel as special as they did in 1 or 2. I mean, honestly, 2 kind of had that problem, too. I think pearls were the best in BL1. I feel like pearls only got the respect they had in 2 because of the clout from 1. Yeah, that's the thing. Most of them in 2 also just suck. The only pearl that I think is really good is like the Becca and the Butcher. The Godfinger can be good in like 2 maps. Because there's literally only 2 maps where it fucking works. It gains more damage based on the distance. You can only really get the max bonus in like specific sections of the first area, Southern Shelf. There's very few maps that have sightlines long enough to get the bonus from the Godfinger. But when you do like get that bonus, it's actually pretty solid. It is a significantly worse Guardian Angel. But, yeah, no, fucking... I don't know, I kind of honestly feel like... I do like Gearbox. I'll say it. I'll be a shill. For the most part, I like Gearbox. And I have faith in them, for the most part, to do good things. I'm honestly not sure if Pearls returning in 3 would have been good. Hello, spider profile picture. How's it going, Blue Fridge? But, I'm not actually sure Pearls would have been a good idea for 3. I don't think Gearbox would have done them good. I think they would have been strong. I feel like pearl farming wouldn't have been what people want it to be. Because I don't think pearl farming has been what people want it to be since BL1. I really don't think BL2 pearls were that fun to farm. Like, even if they were good, you're just sitting there killing tubbies and you would get one, like, pretty often. Pearls wouldn't make much of a difference. That's the thing, like, actual meta-wise, even if they were good, like, I don't know. I don't think they would be that impactful. I think the only reason pearls are... I mean, the reason pearls are missed are because of rarity. There's nothing in BL3 that's really, like, super rare to go hunt for unless you're going for, like, perfect roll revolters or something. But, I really think the only time pearls have felt like pearls has been BL1. And I don't think that would have been solved with 3. I have a feeling when they return in 4, because I'm almost certain there's no way Gearbox doesn't have them return in 4, I think my point will be proven. Like, I'm almost certain that that I will be 100% correct when they return in 4. I think people are gonna love them because they're shiny blue, but I don't think it's gonna be what pearls should be. I'm sure they'll be fun. I'm sure they'll be strong and very cool weapons, but I think the actual farming for them isn't going to be that great. What do I think about tubby farming? I think tubby farming is fine. I do kind of miss it. Like, I enjoy tubby farming. My thing with it in this specific context is that I think it was really boring for pearls. I think having to kill a fucking raid boss for pearls is cooler. I don't like fucking killing random rare spawn enemies to get pearls. I think that's lame as shit. And then, what? Fucking the one boss that drops pearls, the fucking binary boss, he drops one and it's guaranteed. So it's like, what's the fucking point? The pearl system in 2 fucking sucked. Way beyond the fact that pearls were just bad in that game. Like, pearl farming just was not fun. There was nothing rare or exciting about it. BL1 is the only game to ever do pearls right. Why farm pearls for 10 hours when you have a herald? What are good stoves for a fadeaway flak instead of hit a machine and leave no trace? I mean, if you're doing Gorillas in the Mist, fire rate. Otherwise, I'd probably just throw them into survivability. I would usually put them into Blue Tree. Kind of like I showed with the last little thing. I think Blue Tree's honestly still very underrated for the most part. Blue Tree Flak is busted. It's just who has more time to waste contest over one weapon. I don't even think it's that in fucking 2, though. Like, that's kind of what I want pearls to be. Thank you for the sub, Lunatic. Welcome, brother. I like pearls being a time sink. Like, I want them to be really rare and difficult to obtain. And that's what they were in 1. Pearls in BL1 were like, were special. Like, that's the thing. Jolts in that last video had crazy dream speedrun levels of luck in that last fucking pearl farming video. And even then, it was still, what, 8 drops over like 500 runs or something? That's what I want pearls to be. I want them to be weapons that you really have to put in the effort for. Because I like fucking... Oh, right, the saw bar is pretty good. The saw bar is the 3rd pearl that's actually useful. Oh, and the Avenger's a pearl, right? That's good for specifically Axton. But, in BO2, it was just like... You sit there, you kill a tubby, and you fucking... You get a pearl in like 20 minutes max. BO1, you could go like a fucking hour or two without seeing a pearl. And I like that. I think that's cool. Because that means if you want like a god roll or a nemesis invader, you're rolling the dice on just getting one at all. And then also having to roll the parts that you want. And that's the part of Borderlands that I like. I like the struggle. I like grinding. That's what makes me sink so many hours into these games. Is this right here. I like doing this. Gambling. I do hope that I do like dedicated pearl farming. I think pearl farming, like, I'm saying that BL1 pearls are the best that pearls have ever been, and the only time that I think that farming them has actually felt fun. That's not to say that I think Borderlands 1 pearl farming is perfect. I think it can be iterated on, and it can be modernized. And I think the way to do that would be dedicateds. And I definitely came to this conclusion through Redux, and I mean, through this. I just don't think they should be dedicated to, like, just random enemies, though. I think that there should be one or maybe like 2 or 3. I think at least 2 per boss that drops pearls, and they should be raid bosses. Should be raid boss or takedown bosses that drop pearls. And each of them should drop like 2, at least. So I think there should be a slight, it should be a mix of how it's done in Redux and how it's done in BL1. I feel like takedowns were more worth for a pearl. Yeah, absolutely. I don't think it should just be random enemies. It should absolutely be like the actual classic style of raid, like Hemovorus, or for BL3, I'd say the trial boss, like the true trial bosses, Hemovorus, and then like Wotan or Scourge. Those would be like the ideal pearl drop locations, and I think each of them should have like 3, like 2 or 3 that they could drop. The trial bosses would probably have some overlap, just because, I mean, that would be a lot of fucking pearls. Although I wouldn't mind that. I would fucking grind all of them. That would be such a fun thing to do. If there was like fucking 20 pearls or like 50, there's no way there would ever be that many, but that, I would fucking get all that shit. That would be so fun. But, no, I think 3 per raid boss that would have them, and have them be fucking rare. So I think there should be an element of dedicated, still with an element of RNG to it. So that it's not like you're just farming the chance of getting it. You're still farming the chance of getting it and then rolling the one that you want. Talked about wanting a bestiary in this game yet? What do you mean? Like a menu that shows you the enemies you've encountered? Because that would be cool. Do you think they will bring back takedowns? Absolutely. I think they're going to go even harder into takedowns. There's no doubt in my mind that takedowns return. I don't know if you guys remember, or if you guys, some of you probably weren't even around for it. The release of Molly 1 Takedown was fucking insane. It was insanely big for this game. I don't remember like looking at sale numbers around the time, but I do remember the fucking stats that they talked about in like a I forget what it was. They showed off a lot of takedown stats. The fucking numbers were crazy. And it was like a week after Takedown released or something that they showed them off. Molly 1 Takedown was a fucking massive success. Guardian Takedown too. Like, Guardian Takedown was to a lesser degree, but that's because it happened later in the life cycle of the game, and it was far more difficult content than Molly 1 Takedown was. Even though Molly 1 Takedown at the time was definitely still hard. Guardian Takedown was... On release, this is another thing some people might not know, Guardian Takedown on release was harder than True Guardian Takedown currently is. I feel like that's probably a terrifying thing to tell people. But yeah, Guardian Takedown used to be hard. There was only one mode for it. There wasn't normal and true. That was added later. And it was more difficult than true Guardian Takedown was. I spent 9 hours that day. And after 9 hours, I had beaten Guardian Takedown once. And that was my proudest achievement. It was fucking exhilarating. The, like, adrenaline. God, it sounds so cringe to be this hyped over fucking something that happened in a video game. But, God, it was, like, literally after 9 fucking hours of grinding this shit solo, to actually fucking beat it was awesome. And it felt so good. And then they nerfed it. And, I kind of feel like I kind of wish they didn't. I liked it being that hard. I think it was hard, but it wasn't like impossibly hard. I saying I spent 9 hours, but that was just my first run of it. That was figuring shit out and stuff. 0 pearls in Vanilla BO3 was a massive miscalculation. I don't know if you were here for me talking about it. I honestly think that overall it was for the best, because I don't think. I mean, I say that. BO3 in any state, pearls would have benefited the game. But I just think that pearls would not have returned in a as satisfying manner as people would want them to. And I think in BO4, when they almost certainly do return, I think that's going to be proven. I don't think pearls are going to be what they were in 1. Or what they could be in a modern Borderlands game. But, yeah, no, there's no way they don't bring back takedowns. Still, like, those two pieces of content still have some of my fondest memories of this game. Guardian Takedown was beating it that day and spending that entire day just trying to fucking figure out how it worked and shit. Mollywon Takedown, when that released, I remember, I would just queue up into the fucking matchmaker and just find a group and fucking run it with them. And there was this one group that I run a couple with, and dude, it was when Zane was so shit, everyone died during Wotan. It was just me. I got him so fucking low. I did pretty much the entire second half of the fight on my own, and I got him right there. And then a fucking, like, Battle Wolf came up behind my ass and ate my fucking tight little pucker. And, I died. I almost clutched it out, though. Unfortunately, at the time, it was even harder to get out a fight for your life as Zane. But, yeah, no, just that night of just queuing up into Mollywon Takedown and running it with people, just random people online, those two memories are, like, my most vivid and most, like, fond memories of this, like, the entire life cycle of this game. Takedowns were the best thing Gearbox has ever done with this series. Friends defeated Mollywon Takedown only using a Hellfire. That sounds like a terrible time. What other takedown should they make if in BO4? I really want... I mean, for 3, I wanted it to be like a COV takedown. Did the same with an auto-aim. That's rough. That's just straight masochism. But no, I really wanted a COV takedown. And I wanted it to be like on Pandora and for it to be like a cave. It'd be kind of like some of the... Like the fucking area there's two areas in BL1 I'm thinking of. There's the cave area, like the actual time that you're like in a cave, but I also really liked the place leading up to the like big mutated badass psycho. I think that was literally its name. It was just mutated badass psycho or something. But those two areas were really cool. Like the more kind of compact, tight, like stronghold-like areas. I think having the COV or a COV slaughter kind of be like that, and it's like you're kind of going through like a cave slash stronghold compound with like tight corners and stuff, would have been really fucking cool. And then to just fight some sort of big fucking like mutated psycho or something. Not like exactly like the one in BL1, but some sort of like mutated psycho enemy as like a mid boss, and then have it be a vault at the end. I think that would have been really fucking cool. Which, I mean, it wouldn't be like COV related in 4 presumably, but just a takedown along those lines would still be very cool. And could definitely be done. It could just be like a bandit takedown.
See what you got, heretic!
Takedown trying to bring back COV. I feel like it would probably be trying to stop like a false prophet from trying to bring back COV. I don't think the Vault Hunters would want COV back. Crimson Raider takedown. There's a lot of like things that you could do with a takedown. What I think would also be cool is if like you could probably bring back some previous locations and shit too. Like imagine Caustic Caverns takedown or some shit. And it's just gotten like even more overrun with like mutated bugs. Early BL2 when they were going to make raid bosses farmable only once per 24 hours. I've never heard of that. Was that a thing? What the fuck? That sounds awful. Fashionably late as always. Welcome, Frunkle. What are we going for? We are going for the bone marrow. A pearlescent shield, I think? I think this is the shield. That was the OG patch. So that was originally what it was. When raid bosses released, they were only killable once a day.
I serve a higher power!
See, I never played BL2 on release. Is this a mod? Yeah, it is. Made by old Epic NNG. There's a link to it in the description if you're on YouTube. Oh yeah, you are on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, I'm reading it from YouTube chat. There's a link in the description to the mod page if you're on PC. It's a pretty easy install, assuming I did it right. It's like the messy breakup of Melee. Jesus Christ. I mean, that sounds funny. COV takedown in the derelict Crimson Lion stronghold because they're worshipping the corpse of the defeated destroyer fragment from BL1 would have been phenomenal. That sounds fucking sick. God. Dude, just reading that, my dick throbbed, I swear.
My life for the Calypso.
Want to get mods on my Steam Deck? Can you do that? Because, I mean, it's just a handheld PC, right? Pretty much. Presumably, you could do that. No, it doesn't actually. Not that I can tell. It's not a hotfix though. It's a pack file. Like literally the mod page says you just take the pack file and put it into your pack folder. There's no hotfixes involved, which is odd. That's why I'm not sure if I did it right. I almost feel like I need something else. But it's like, that's literally all the mod page says, so... I'm really hoping that's right, but... We'll find out when I'm 300 runs in and haven't gotten anything. I do wish there was some way that, like, I could have seen if it was actually properly enabled. No, this isn't Redux. This is a standalone Perl mod. These Perls aren't in Redux, I don't think. No, they aren't. Hold on, let me just go to, like, my fucking... Let me see if it does replace something, because I should have pretty much most pistols in this file. Yeah, there should be a Magnificent in here, in this save file, so we'll see if it actually replaces or not. But because it's a... Put the pack... No, you put the pack file into the packs folder. That's what it said, I thought. Hold on, did I do it wrong? No, here. There's no other folder. I will show you this is all it says on the mod page. Download the zip file and extract the pack file inside to your pack folder located within your game directory. You just put it in with all the other packs. And this is all it says. So I'm like, okay. Yeah, no, that's why. I'm really confused, but I'm trusting Epic. Okay. Yeah, no, Magnificent's still here. It looks like it's adding new weapons, which I think is possible with packs. Patched out pretty quick. I know the DLC 1 bosses were not sure about Terramorphous or Big Bug that I forgot the name of, Vermivorous. That's wild. I can't believe that. Trusting a 16/17-year-old is crazy. Is that how old I don't think Epic is. Is he that young? There's no fucking way. Can I play? No, I'm just doing shit on my own currently. However, I do sometimes do viewer runs here. Also, this is presumably modded, hopefully, maybe. I have no fucking clue anymore, man. It really, that has never been how easy it is to install mods ever. But that is all it says on the fucking mod page. Like, there's no dependencies or anything. You just download it and drag it into your pack folder. Is there a way to tell if the mod is working? No. Not that I can tell. Guess you easily installed the sex mod for Skyrim? No, I don't play Skyrim. I play Fallout. And trust me, installing sex mods for Fallout is impossible. Took me fucking forever to get the super mutants to be big fucking Fudo orc women. About BL3 sex mods, unfortunately there's none that exist. That's how you use it in Wonderlands too? No, Wonderlands you need a hotfix for as well. But Wonderlands does also have a pack element to it, and I think with that you just drag it into the pack folder. Gotta hustle for the sex. Can Epic get on that shit? If someone made one, would I play it? Yeah. I would find somewhere that I could stream that, and I don't know how it would be done. I don't think it's possible, but yeah, the Tupac folder. Someone tell Epic to make the fucking BL3 sex mod already. Doesn't Patreon let you stream? I think. Then I need to make a Patreon. Problem with that would be that it would either only exist for me. I think I will just stream it on Kick. I could probably do that. Don't people stream themselves having sex with hookers on Kick? I'm pretty sure I could stream a sex mod on Kick. But I'm just gonna say it right now, okay? I'm never making a Patreon. If I ever make a Patreon, it will only ever be for like nudes or something. I don't fucking know. But I don't have the I can't offer anything for Patreon. That's my problem. I would have nothing to offer for people who would support me on Patreon. Porn mod just makes Vault monsters more weird. They just have big old dicks. Pretty sure Kick turns you into a racist? But it ain't Kick doing that. Oh my god, the mod works! 87 runs! Suck it, K6! Let's fucking go! Oh my god. Okay. Accompanied by a floating axe that launches melee daggers at nearby enemies, dealing damage on impact. Okay, that sounds funny. Oh my god, wait, it actually, like, it's not goofy either. Yeah, it's not weird. It's, like, actually a pearl. That's awesome, dude. Sub 100 pearl. Yeah, that's fucking awesome. That's really cool, though. Like, this is getting me excited. I feel like Epic's getting my fucking hopes up that BL3 modding is actually gonna maybe get good. Like, it's already been good. Redux is fucking insane, but the fact that, like, this can be done with literally just something you drag and drop into a folder now, this is really cool. I want BL3 modding to take off, like, so bad. I want shit like BL2 modding. Let's just fucking go to Athena's real quick. Love that he puts his own flavor text, yeah. I'm excited for more of this. Already, I really do like the idea of this mod, where it's just a drag and drop, it adds pearls. If only I learned to pack file mod properly, dude, I wouldn't even know where to fucking begin with, like, this most simple form of modding this game. I mean, I do have Amara saves, so we can give it. I can give it a go on my stone Amara. How many pearls? There's only there's 3, but apparently one of them is bugged and isn't dropping right now. If I ass break this, does it work like the thing where if you use ass break it Also, is there like actually a little thing flying around me? What's the other? One of them is the Stalker, and the other one is the Serpentine, which is the one that doesn't drop. Is there a way that I could get it? Is this doing anything? Does it have to break? I don't know if this is working. That launches melee daggers at nearby enemies. How nearby? Fellas, I don't know if it's working. Take it off and put it on again, maybe? Targeting might be weird. Oh, there we go. There's the axe. I see it. It doesn't really look like it's doing much. It is elemental, though, which is interesting. Okay, we're definitely gonna go put this on Amara. I thought that would be doing more with, like, Groundbreaker. Has Epic, like, posted codes or anything for it? Because I would like to give it a go and see what it does. I want to see if this is going to activate body and mind. I almost feel like... that definitely seems like it should have been doing more damage. And I'm almost thinking that it might be because it's elemental. The pearls have locked parts? Probably not. I've got no idea, though. But I'm wondering if it being elemental is making it not actually melee damage. Which, I mean, if that's the case, I might be able to... I may be able to change that. And hopefully a save editor wouldn't break it. And you guys will be able to see the current state of the stone Amara. It's so crazy to see that just actually, like, stably turquoise. Fuck. Like, it is a pearl. It is actually a pearl in BL3. It's not janky. It's just, it is a pearl. That's fucking wild. I'll go to Athena's first. Like, it's just such a simple thing, but I'm so used to pearls being janky and, like, swapping colors. Alright, give me my axe. Do I need to take it on and off nearby enemies, maybe? Oh, this actually is also going to be a lot weaker because I don't have the Revolter on. But it's fine. Because not only do I just not have the melee damage anoint, but the Revolter is a big part of the damage just because it applies to still damage as well. I don't think that's actually melee damage. Hold on. Oh, no, it is. It's activating body and mind. It. Oh my god, this is amazing. Okay, hold on. Where's my fucking... It's in 3. Let's get this shit stacked. Oh my lord, dude. Okay. Dude. It's a little bad at targeting, but what it does. Oh my fucking god, this is amazing. Dude, that's so fucking funny. That's crazy. That's fucking cracked. Stone Amara, but good. Dude, honestly, if this was in the game, I would use this over a Revolter. The Revolter's damage is fucking crazy with the body and mind, especially with how high stone damage we're getting with this. But, like, this is fucking awesome. Do I have ties? I don't think it's a ties that bind. Yeah, it's not. Oops. Uh-oh. Shit. I don't... I think I just killed myself there. Dude, it's fucking awesome. Just watching it just fucking happen. God, that's so funny. I don't even have to do anything. I could literally just sit here and focus on stacking the stone myself. And just have that be my only job while that does everything. Get him, buddy. Get him. Come on. It makes Krieg noises. Oh, I missed it. It makes Krieg noises every time it fucking shoots. Pearl comms would look like. It'd probably be fucking broken. That's really fun. I really fucking like the bone marrow. That's amazing. Okay. Next up is the Stalker. Had Krieg voice lines? No, I prefer him just grunting. That way when I use it, I can just pretend that it's Krieg behind me fucking ramming my tight little bunghole. You know, it's very comforting. Emphasis on the cum. Alright. Mouthpiece is the next one. Paul ready to take a call, come back to cackling over a pearl shield. Dude, bone marrow's fun. I like it. Be better. Him moaning into your ear. That would be perfect. No, it's totally straight to take a dick up your ass every once in a while. It's how it's how you remember, you know? Like, what if you forget? So you just gotta do it to check. Or to just help a bro out. Covert operative. Love Mouthpiece's boss music. Mouthpiece is one of my favorite bosses in the game. I think everything about him is really fucking cool. I do wish he was a little tougher. If the Greeks did it, you can too. It's just simply spitting facts. That is really cool that it actually has, or it can roll elemental damage as well. The bone marrow. That's really neat. Mouthpiece. They should have given him cat ears. Mouthpiece absolutely is like a fucking OnlyFans femboy when he's not being a mouthpiece for a cult. That's what he gets up to in his free time. Shit. What is the point of infected psychos other than just being fight for your life fodder? Because they just sprint at you and have literally 0 HP. I don't understand them. And I'm sub to him, who wouldn't? Oh yeah, no, I mean, the BL3 OST is fucking insane. It just goes hard as shit. But yeah, Mouthpiece's music is awesome. I also love his voice. Like, just the fucking filters on it and shit are really cool. He just sounds menacing. Oh, I guess I should change the farm and drop it back down, huh? Why is this not letting me? Oh, I have to fucking... There we go. I am Bossa Nova. Oh, I got the fucking quick cycle on him. I forgot that happens sometimes. Because his immunity phases are tied to, like, the, I assume this is why it happens. His immunity phases are tied to the big boom. And he big booms initially. So if you knock him out into his immunity phase before, like, right before the initial big boom happens, then it just immediately cycles his phase. Farming for a god roll Echo too. It doesn't even have different fucking rolls. Love the Mouthpiece side quest. Yeah, I think they, like, just knew it was a cool boss and a well-designed fight. They're like, yeah, we'll do it again. The only problem, again, is just he really is kind of a pushover even during the main story. OST to Bloody Harvest is Chef's Kiss or Molly 1 Takedown. Yeah, no, I have the OSTs for Molly 1 and Guardian Takedown just because I needed to download them for the videos that I made. And I got sidetracked while making those videos just listening to them. Because they were all songs that, like, I'd heard so many times before. Just playing the game. God, they're so good. And yeah, the fucking Bloody Harvest song, the fucking Trant boss fight music goes way harder than it has any fucking need to. That shit just fucking is insanely good. I mean, dude, Bloody Harvest is honestly, it is just below Takedowns for me, content-wise. I think Bloody Harvest was such a fucking killer opening to like, I hate to use the term, but post-launch content. Wonderlands was ruined the term. Which, I mean, I don't even understand that term for the most part, or how it's used a lot of the time. But because it pretty much is just a synonym for DLC. The way that I see it as post-launch is not bought content, but like technically it's all DLC and all PLC. I guess we might as well look at Nemesis while we're here. Is that a mind killer? No, it's a Nemesis. Is only like one bad track? I don't even know if there's one bad track. I don't think there's a single song that I've heard in BL3 that I'm like, I don't like that. There is that one song in fucking, when you're driving through the first area, like the first driving section in Promethea, the second song that plays on the radio, I cannot for the fucking, actually no, I think I did find the song. I think someone eventually found it. It kind of goes hard, but it's like, it was very difficult to find, and it only got uploaded for the first time like a year ago, I think. OST tier list? That could be a fun stream. Blast Plane soundtrack? That's fair. That one is definitely weaker than most, but yeah, I love all the music in this game. I fucking froze him. It made his phase take longer. That's a mind killer, right? Yeah. Only song I didn't like is Girl is on Fire. Dude, I really liked that the game ended with that. I thought it was funny. I don't know. I really liked it. I thought it was fucking hilarious. I thought it was a good meme. I think the difference for just why I like that the game ended with that is like a lot of people kind of took it seriously, but I don't know. At no point did I feel like that was supposed to be a serious thing. Like it followed a serious moment, which I guess, sure, but like it's the concept of comedic relief. I thought it was funny. It felt like a forced meme. I mean, I don't know. I thought it was fucking hilarious. I thought it was very Borderlands-y to go from Lilith just fucking teleported the moon away to like just generic fucking pop song. I thought that was funny as shit. And then I got hyped when they played fucking Trouble during the credits. I did kind of wait, like, it would have, I need to stop freezing him. Fuck, dude. I might actually go to a light show just so I don't crit him. Or so I don't have to crit him. He has the fucking shield. Nice background music choice for stream. This is just my like usual playlist. I have it slightly edited for stream because there's a couple songs that I think Twitch wouldn't like, but this is pretty much just like what I mean, it started as like my skating playlist, and it kind of just slowly evolved to be where I throw most songs that I listen to. There you go, Yeet. I'm using the light show. New Divide by Linkin Park. Holy fuck! Wait, what? Ayo? Oh wait, it also has a fucking map icon. I didn't even notice that. It's in Redux they reuse what is it? They reuse a map icon, but that's a unique map icon, I think. What the fuck, dude? Okay, he's just in the floor. Sir? You good, buddy? Holy shit, though, boys. 10 runs. 10 fucking runs. It's shock, though, which kind of sucks, but it's alright. It has an ASE on it already, so we just immediately go use it. Is it? I guess it really is just the stalker, huh? Slow-moving, bouncy projectiles. Oh, but it has the triple mag. He's fucking purling, boys. Goddamn. Oh wait, yeah, no, that is a taser. So it's not shock. It's just a taser. Okay. Is that a custom skin? I think that's a custom skin. Like, it's parts of previously existing skins, but I think there's not like just a straight up white skin like that. It's kind of cool. Taser, I hardly. Yeah, it is a taser. All right. So it's not the triple mag. It's not the stalker bullets. Let's still give this a go, fellas. Is that? Oh wait, yeah. Wait, what the fuck? What? Is that intentional? Just fucking take it to Molly 1 takedown. I want to see if I can. I'm wondering. I might try to save edit the Gigamind one into the game. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna do it, but I might be able to figure it out by looking at these ones. Yeah, no, this is the Magnificent Reload. Except way shorter. We're gonna blow through ammo very quick. But I mean, from what you guys are saying, the taser's apparently really good, so maybe that's where this thing's gonna shine. Okay, never mind. It's also just a good shooter. Boink. I think I've been lied to. Seems like a pretty generic taser. I mean, I guess I could, like, spam it out. Maybe that's what I need to do. Oh, but if you don't reload it, then you can't swap back to it until it reloads. I mean, it's a fucking killer pistol. Oh, okay. I'm starting to see it. Yeah, it's kind of melting. Okay. All right. Yeah, I got it. I got it. I got you. Okay. Yeah, that does damage. Yeah, it does damage. Yeah, we're gonna try this on Moe's. Can maybe do some Amara shenanigans for the taser as well. I feel like Moe's is gonna be able to spam the taser hard though. Okay. I mean, I really fuck with it. I've always liked the Stalker, just kind of being a very generic pistol. I do kind of like the idea of pearls being more simple. I like legendaries being where a lot of the goofiness is, and I like the idea of pearls being the weapons that are like just very strong but more so generic guns. So like the Godfinger and like the Godfinger, the Stalker, like shit like that, those have always kind of been like my favorite. And like the Butcher. I mean, the Butcher kind of falls into that too. Those have always been like my favorite conceptual pearls. Yeah, no, I know the Gigamind one is bugged. I'm gonna see if maybe, because I know it's an SMG. I'm gonna see if maybe there's a, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at these in a save editor and see if I can maybe somehow figure out how to potentially make it happen. I guess I could also like check Epic's Twitter or something and see if he posted a code for one. Actually, yeah, what is the damage like on this? So it is lower damage than a multi-tap. Multi-tap is still out damaging it, but it's got bigger mag and higher fire rate, so I feel like that kind of balances it out slightly. But I mean, that's also excluding the multi-taps effect. Dude, I really like this. This is actually one of my favorite fucking mods for BL3, and it is 3 items. 2, actually. Technically 2 items. But I like that it's literally just, it changes nothing, it just adds pearls. That is really cool. Like, when there's more, I could honestly see myself just using this for the most part. I wouldn't even be opposed to using this in playthroughs, like on stream and shit. Like technically they would be modded playthroughs, but it wouldn't at all feel like it's a modded playthrough. I thought this could just be fun, like little thing to do at the end of playthroughs and shit. Still got the nothingness equipped. These aren't my actual saves, so I don't really care. I just copied and pasted everything over. Can you not boost the fucking taser mag? It's kind of cringe. Oh yeah, I guess because it's literally 1. I guess that would make sense. But if I spam enough grenades, it should be fine. I should be able to spam it. Imagine they changed Angusta into a pearl. Make the Hellwalker a pearl. I mean, Ryux kind of did that. They made it a pearl, but then also like completely changed how it worked.
Intel says there's an elevator down to the lower levels. Make your way there and be ready for some heavy resistance. I'm counting on you, Vault Hunter.
Bear can just hang out here for a bit. Oh, the accuracy's pretty bad when it's not on Zane. Not sure firing it is actually that good. I mean, it's not terrible, but I think Zane definitely is the one that makes it feel good to fire. Just normally, but I have a feeling Mose is gonna... Shit. I don't have a lot of reload speed, which I think is gonna be a problem. It's not bad. I honestly feel like it was better on Zane, though, just because I could spam it more because of his reload speed. I feel like giving it 3 tasers wouldn't be that bad. I might have to sum for the road it. But because it has the 3 mags and you can reload it anyways, I feel like giving it 3 as a base would be cool, because then you could also boost it. Yeah, it's kind of funny. When you're able to just spam it, that's kind of funny. I think the Stalker could use a little bit of a buff. Either to the taser or to just actually firing it, because I'm not in love with using it not on Zane. Like, that's kind of... It's a little bit not great. To me, that most doesn't make everything good. It makes most things good. We'll take it to Guardian Takedown, where we have part of this also is this has an ASE on it, so it's like this isn't an ideal. Does Bounce have auto aim? I don't think so. Would be nice if it did. I don't know if that would actually. I don't know if that's actually possible, but it would be cool. I mean, it's not bad. That's the thing. It ain't terrible. I feel like it would probably be good on Flak too. I think Flak and Zane make good use of it. I don't know how good it'll be for Mose and Amara. How's it going, Glista? Low level artifact that has negative egg size. That is true. Draw Femboy Captain Trant and Femboy Mouthpiece. I think I'm gonna refund you. I would do it. I'm gonna be honest, I just don't want to draw today. I'm a lazy sack of shit. I think you were the first person to be subbed for a year, so congratulations. You don't really count, though. Moses looking like a purple, not gonna lie. Yeah, it's not great. I do think Flak and Zane... I mean, it's pretty damn good on Zane. I actually really liked it on Zane. I think Flak definitely could do something with it. Amara and Mose are probably not ideal for it. I think either way, even for Mose or Zane and Flak, I think there's definitely some room for a buff there. I was promised key jangling. Will you take nuts and bolts? Pearls! Look! I have Pearl Essence in Borderlands 3. This is what everyone wanted, right? COV Pearl? There's definitely room for it. I really like this. I think this is a fucking dope-ass mod. I do hope it continues to be expanded, which it does. I mean, it definitely looks like he plans to. But I love this. This is genuinely, like, Redux is amazing and has so much effort put into it. This is such a small thing, but it's so well done and it just fits in so nicely. I fucking love it. This is genuinely probably my favorite mod in 3. Oh, right, yeah, Lunatic's been for 13. Never mind, get fucked, Ivy. Epic should bring back the Madhouse. I disagree. That seems like something that Epic would do, though. Okay, we're gonna see if I can somehow figure out maybe potentially how to get the Gigamind gun. What I do want to see real quick is I just want to go to like his Twitter or something. See if maybe he posted a code. Doesn't look like it. Ranking all Borderlands 2 weapons based on how likely I am to kick you from the game if I see you using it. Christ. Okay. Just want to open that in a save editor and see what it's looking like. Got a gauge hater. I mean, you're right, but what gave it away? Simply the most unfun Vault Hunter to play. Interesting. I don't think the save editor likes it. Object reference not set to an instance of an object. Yeah, it doesn't even want to open it. Shit. So I guess we only got 2 pearls. Shit, man. I wanted to at least like see if I could play around with it. Let me just in case, like, maybe it's just, maybe it is replacing something. I don't think it is, but I think I'm pretty confident that it isn't, but I'm just going to take a look anyways, just in case. That was a bad sound. It's Windows. Madhouse hate? Does Gage make the Oh, I guess because the Ricochet. On the Line, another great BL3 soundtrack usage. Geez, such a good song. Yeah, no, I don't think it's replacing. I think it is actually just like adding entirely new weapons, which is fucking awesome. But I do unfortunately think that means that we will not be able to check out the Serpentine. Talk about ideas. I don't have any ideas for guns. I'm not creative enough. COV Pearl would be pretty cool. Pearl Infinity, that would just have 3 Infinity barrels on 1 pistol. Yeah. Dang. I mean, I could just go try to farm Gigamind anyways. Maybe everyone's wrong. Maybe it does drop. Maybe I'm built different. Here's the plot of Borderlands as a song. Well, wasn't the song made for BL3? That's not where Gigamind goes. Want to see the Orion as a Pearl or Chimera? I would actually, you know what? I would love to see the Orion return. The Orion would make a really cool Pearl. I definitely am not against the Chimera either. The Chimera was one of my favorite pistols in BL1. This is one of my favorite pistols in the franchise, honestly. I fucking love that thing. They did bring it back in Redux. K6 amped up the drop rate to the max and a pearl level drop for Gigamine. Listen, I'm built different. We're gonna get it first try, alright? Just you wait. I'm sure of it. This is just a Pearl mod. This is a standalone Pearl mod. And it's literally just you drag it and drop it into a folder and you get literally like actual pearls that aren't buggy at all and just work. It's fucking amazing. It's so cool. I'm simping hard over this shit. I've never been more erect. I'm gonna go fucking crank my shit after this stream to the fucking color of it's just a fucking cute or just a square PNG of turquoise. I'm gonna put it on my fucking iPad, record myself cranking it onto it in a darkly lit room, and upload it to fucking Pornhub as a pearlescent cum tribute. Is that, wait, oh my god, what did I fucking say? I'm built different. I'm fucking different, all right? Holy shit. What? That's a fucking, it's in there. It is in there. There's so much. I really need this to fucking. Built different. It's as simple as that. So did this update? Was there an update to this mod recently? Hold on. No, wait. Yeah, date uploaded 12th of January. When did K6 fucking record that video or like stream it? Either it's not bugged or I truly am built fucking incredibly. God, that's a fucking sick skin. Holy shit. That's gorgeous. Like 1 or 2 days ago? I'm different. I'm fucking different. Someone clip that shit and send it to him. Fuck. Simply a skill issue. First fucking run. First fucking run. 21 fire rate. Jesus Christ. 62 fucking K at 21 fire rate. Okay. What's the catch? There is no catch. That just seems fucked. I mean, it serpentines. No charge up time. That seems fucked. Alright, Mountain Dew gun. Dude. If that wasn't first run, I actually would have just not done it. I would have just quit. I would have assumed that it actually was, like, I didn't think that it actually was dropping. Can't believe that. That's it. That's going in the Epic Arachnica Moments compilation number fucking 26, and it's gonna be the only clip in it. Gave me the fridge look. I almost missed it. Like, it was deep in there. I almost didn't even fucking see it. Year of the Spider, let's fucking go! It's like pretty much a dragon or something, right? It's close enough. The plasma coil slayer.
Intel says there's an elevator down to the lower levels.
Yeah, I mean, this one just seems
Make your way there
broken.
and be ready for some heavy
Oh, I guess we'll see. I assume it is corrosive locked, so I guess that's kind of a, okay. Alright. I mean, there's the problem, right? It can serpentine around the thing that you're firing at. Yeah, we're gonna throw this at fucking Kraken. Zane can't exit, fight for your life, confirmed. That's the sign of a fucking good weapon, if it lets Zane get out of fight for your life. I'd say good, but that's just the sign of a very strong and or broken weapon. More so leaning to the broken side of things. I mean, see, I can definitely tell that the fucking the squiggle is gonna fucking get on my nerves very quickly. It already kind of is. I hate that shit. Like, it is very obnoxious. So I guess that's the nerf, right? But the thing is, against like bigger fucking health bars, that's just, or bigger enemies, that's just not gonna matter. So I'd say this is just kind of a bossing weapon. Like, it can definitely be, I mean, obviously it can be used as a fucking mobbing gun. But just when you are at that distance where it's just curving around things, it's kind of like the Madhouse, where it's just annoying. But it's unlike the Madhouse in that it's just, the numbers are fucked. Hey, Kraken. Bye, Kraken. Oh, he's still up. Now he's gone. We'll try it on Valks. We'll give it a go. Does it do self-damage? I'll find out after I try it here. They did add the Madhouse. That should be illegal. Surely just we got the plasma coil at home. This is better than the plasma coil. It is like 18,000 damage less than the plasma coil, but the fire rate is 21 per second, 21.8, almost 22. The mag size is pretty decent, and there's no charge up, and it's not burst fire. I would definitely say that this is better than the plasma coil. Like, easy. Shit, I'm out of ammo. I guess that's also a bit of a downside to it. Okay, listen, get off my dick, buddy. All right? If you're gonna be on my dick, then you better start sucking. I'm gonna definitely need a little bit more ammo than that.
It tries and fails.
Stop moving. There we go. God damn it. Stop moving. Stop moving. I don't have much ammo. Uh-oh. Whoa. Those are all badasses. Oh, here's the real test. That's not gonna get me up. I need a fucking, the Hastari thing. I don't think it's gonna spawn them, though. We did. Ever rank good or bad for the pattern? Let's find out. We'll go take a look. That is actually a very good question. Plasma core, but it's corrosive locked. See, it would honestly, it'll be good on flak. Bounty hunter flak would fucking love this thing. Oh my god, dude, bounty hunter, and you use forage so that you can actually upkeep the ammo. That was actually one of the original concepts for my trap flak. I was trying to use the corrosive exploit thing. Not exploit, but like synergy. And it didn't work that great because you ended up having to sacrifice a lot. But I mean, hey, if you're going to fucking use something like that. Granted, that was also back when I was putting way more points into Purple Tree, so I feel like I could probably get that working better now that I kind of have a better understanding of what to do with it. But, yeah, it could probably be fun. Clone ammo regen? Yeah, that would be good. I have a feeling that it's going to be both good and bad. Because it's going to spread it out more. But it's going to make the range on it a little bit better. So it's like it's gonna spread out the projectiles more, but it'll like it's not gonna tighten it, but like I know what I'm saying. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's just straight up good. Yeah, no, that's actually just good. That's tightening it up. That is actually just like compressing it, condensing it down a little bit. Just give that a go. That is like almost a laser beam. Just fucking, that's almost plasma coil. It's getting close. Kind of like a torrent. Yeah, it's a torrent if it fucking impregnated a plasma coil. This thing's disgusting. I love it. It also looks really cool. I really like this skin. And just how the gun looks. I like that Mollywand barrel, but I think like the only legendary Mollywands that use that barrel are the Cloud Kill and the what's it called? The Cloud Kill and the Tsunami. That's silly. It does definitely, it does have the potential to still wiggle around them. But it's significantly less. Like that. Like, there is still definitely a spacing that you need to play around with it. But I think Heavy Rain is helping a hell of a lot. Right. Something fell through the ground, but you're also getting, what's it called with it? Fucking indiscriminate. Man, this thing was made by the same guy that removed anointments. How does that happen? I guess he did also buff flak, to be fair. And it's consistent on like the Madhouse. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, it's not terrible. Like the Madhouse. Even, honestly, even if it was like the fucking Madhouse, this thing at least has damage. The Madhouse like barely can kill. I missed. I also think the Madhouse's skin is ugly. This looks like someone ate a bunch of confetti and fucking puked it up. Yeah, okay. Alright. No, I think that was balanced. I think what I just saw there was, I think that was fine. I think that's totally okay. This is also with Incendiary. I could totally do this even quicker without, or like if I swapped to fucking Corrosive. I'm just lazy. And also it clearly doesn't even fucking matter. Madhouse solos no matter what. The Bada Boom skin? Yeah, it's fucking ugly. I don't mind it on the Bada Boom that much for some reason. And it's just because I like the Bada Boom. But even then, it's still an ugly fucking skin. Fugly, even, some might say. Bye! Oh, that's funny. That's good. Flesh Melter artifact with this? Yeah. Oh yeah, no, this thing would go hard on Flak with the fucking Corrosive build. Sylvie Pearl just shoots blades that does a bunch of splintering. Hop off Madhouse? Madhouse fucking sucks. It's a stinky, stinky little bitch that needs to fucking take a big old bath. Like, I'm just saying, this is a cool, like, green, little, like, mystical goblin type thing, okay? It's really cool, really epic. The Madhouse is like a smurf. It's loser shit. It's little baby loser shit. This is a cool, badass goblin. The Madhouse is for little piss babies. No good gun if it did your mom. Let me fucking get over this shit. Like, there's things you can do with the Madhouse. Like, here's the thing. The thing with the Madhouse that everyone has said so far is that it's funny when it ricochets and so it actually hits things. But you guys do understand that, like, with with Maya and Gage, you can use guns that you can actually, like, hit shots on that also ricochet and do the same thing. Like, it's not a Madhouse specific interaction. Us Madhousians will stay strong. Like, I know it's Ties That Bind and it's Amara, but even that, somehow using Ties That Bind has never felt this unfair. Like, this somehow makes Ties That Bind feel even more fucked up. I'm gonna run out of ammo, though, is the only problem. None of those guns have belt mags. There's the cut purse artifact when you need it. I've lost it. I actually do not. I have one, but I only have one, and I trade it between saves that like need it. And I don't know which one it's on right now. So I've genuinely lost my cut purse launchpad within my sea of fucking save files. I think it might be on... It's either on Boombot or it's on my TD or Moe's. But I think I pulled it from TD or Moe's to put it on Boombot. But I don't know if I moved it off Boombot since then. I don't need to kill those. Those guys are from the previous area. You'll never enter the golden gates of Madhousia? I don't know if I want to. Superhuman plus damage. I mean, I don't even think this has a good anointment on it. This is just face slam melee damage. So this is unanointed. This is literally an unanointed. Everything that we have done with this has been completely unanointed. Jesus Christ.
Now that is definitely your time.
Oh. Ah, motherfucker! Shit! No Wotan, I guess. Game crashed. First fucking crash. Man! Holy fuck. I mean, that was fun though. I think I'm gonna call it there though. I'll take it. Madhousia, just like a Joker subreddit or something. God, that was a good stream. I can't believe I fucking got it. Everyone's saying it doesn't fucking drop. But yeah, that was a good day. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you all as always for can't ever pollute our holy land. There ain't anything about this Madhousia that would be unpolluted. But thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. It's been a good one. And I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, evening, morning, night, whatever the fuck time it is. Actually, you know what? Hold on, wait a second. Is K6 live? I'll go fucking raid him if he is. I mean, you know, fucking tell him that I first runned the fucking serpentine. Let me see. Tell me he's live. Oh, he's not. Man, it would have been funny. Anyways.